B-Dub, the anime master. B-Dub, the anime master. B-Dub, the anime master. B-Dub, the anime master. Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master. Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master.
Yo, B-Dub is back. Today we're going to be talking about the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. My bad for the delay, life shit happens, and I'm about a week and a half off. Because the demo was released about almost 2 weeks ago, I think. Or a week and a half, whatever. Anyway, here it is, Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Just a disclaimer, I'm a huge fan of this game, and I'm going to be more positive than negative. But there are a few negatives I want to talk about. But the first positive I want to talk about is that the music, the recreation of the music, the soundtrack is pretty damn amazing. Sounds fantastic. As you can see here on the screen, it has the classic, the easy, normal modes. I pretty much went for the normal mode just to see how everything is going to play out when I buy the game, and just play it normally. I did try out the classic mode. I didn't really notice any major differences. Maybe I just wasn't really paying attention, but like I said, I didn't notice anything major. So moving on to the game itself, we have the classic Final Fantasy VII opening scene. We see Aerith right here, who looks pretty damn amazing. The graphics look amazing, really, really good graphics here. The music and the setup here was great, recreating the original Final Fantasy VII opening with a few differences here and there. And I did like the little bit of the Sephiroth score that they put right here, kind of like a foreshadowing of the character. I really did like that. It was great. But, this opening scene has been available for some months now, as far as people seeing it. But, being able to see it on my television screen, on the PS4 and actually getting ready to play it, it has more of a different feel to it, if you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. But it looks great, the music cues, the setup for it is great, I feel like the developers really went hard and took their time doing this. It was delayed various times, and I gotta say it was totally fucking worth it because it looks great. I love this opening shot here, the zoom out, and everything is recreated. It looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to play this game day one. And of course, the Final Fantasy VII Remake logo is about to pop up here in a few seconds. But damn, look at that. Look at the scope. It's wow. I'm just still in awe that this game is finally going to be in our hands on April 3rd. Fucking finally. Bam, there it is. FF7 Remake Part 1. They should have a Part 1 in the damn title because it's going to be a 2-game series, I think, or 3-game. I don't know. But yeah, great classic stuff here. I'm going to move on to the gameplay and kind of skip all the cutscenes. Now, we're going to be starting the gameplay here. The destruction of Mako Reactor 1. We have Cloud here. One thing I do want to mention that the new voice actors are actually pretty good. I was kind of skeptical. I didn't really like the cast changes when they announced they had changed the entire cast of Final Fantasy VII. At least the voice actors that were in the previous video games and appearances in the Advent Children movie. I really did like those actors like Steve Burton and Bo Billingsley, and but the cast changes so far, at least in the small demo, are pretty good. I'm liking Cloud and Barrett's actors a lot more. Barrett's actor was the one I was really nervous about, but he's doing a pretty damn good job so far. He's being played by John Eric Bentley. He sounds pretty badass, so some great acting as well. Now moving on to the gameplay though. It has this hack and slash style to it, which I don't mind. Because I know they had to modernize it a bit, but it still has this RPG element to it, with the ATB gauge and etc. But I would have preferred turn-based, kind of like Dragon Quest XI. But I know fans probably will be tripping about that. Oh, it's old school and it's boring and blah blah blah. But this pretty much, like I said, this gameplay style works. I guess you could. Yeah, it works. I was kind of skeptical about the gameplay When I was seeing, various videos on it, I didn't really like it at first, but actually getting my hands on the controller and playing it, it's actually pretty smooth, pretty cool. There are some flaws here and there, like in the part when I fight the giant scorpion at the end of the demo, and I had to control both Cloud and Barrett. Your second character that you're controlling, or third character that you have control over, they kind of stand around and don't do shit. They kind of have like this weird, I guess you can say, animation where they just kind of just move around and don't really do anything. It's a demo, so I'm sure they're going to be doing something where they're automatically shooting the enemy or something like that. I just noticed that they kind of just don't really do much. So I'm hoping that is fixed in the final version of the game. But like I said, overall the game looks great, gorgeous. I do like the brand new voice actors. The gameplay is pretty decent, and that's all I really have to say about it. That, as far as like my quick short initial thoughts on the demo, it's pretty fun. I played it about 5 times. About 5 times. It's pretty good, I do like the fact they got Matt Jones playing Wedge, famous for his role in Breaking Bad as Badger. That's fucking hilarious. But anyway, the gameplay is great. The game looks good. I do look forward to the full version, and yeah, that's about it. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm BDUBTheAnimeMaster, and check out my Facebook fan page. Follow me on Twitter. Links are in the description. Leave a like for this video, and leave a like for the Facebook fan page as well. Stay tuned for more YouTube videos and content and etc. Trying to get back on track here. It's been difficult these past few months, but trust me, I am getting back on track. Anyway, I'm BDUBTheAnimeMaster, and Barrett is fucking awesome. Peace.